Happy Hump Day, everybody! This week's affirmation is I push past my comfort zone. That one's a little cliche, but it's cliche for a reason. To follow up on being cliche, if you do what you've always done, you'll have what you've always had. And I think most of us want a little more. And so in order to get a little more, we have to make ourselves and allow ourselves to be uncomfortable. And there's even at the doctors, they'll tell you with certain things, or even at the gym, right? There's things you have to do where you'll be a little uncomfortable. You shouldn't be in pain. Pain is a good, both physical and emotional pain are good ways to let yourself know that what you're doing is not good for you. But when you're a little uncomfortable, a lot of times that's when you grow, whether you're talking about weight building or whether you're talking about your personal fortitude. So yeah, think about things that you've maybe been wanting to do, but you tell yourself you can't, or things that you kind of just look off at other people and go, oh, wow, how does that happen? Chances are somebody had to step outside of their comfort zone. It's really easy to get in a niche, in a rut. Even being uncomfortable gets to be comfortable for people, if that makes sense. Like if you know someone who kind of just seems like Eeyore, Eeyore, everybody loves Eeyore, but Eeyore, is never going to get it together because Eeyore found Eeyore's safe space, and Eeyore's safe space is feeling miserable, but Eeyore still hangs out there. And so I think a lot of times when we go, sometimes somebody will tell you, get out of your comfort zone, reach, and you'll be like, I'm not comfortable. I don't like this. But even though you're not comfortable in the sense that you're not happy, it's safer, right, to stay in this uncomfortable but familiar space than it would be to reach out and do something new. I, unfortunately, right now have lots of people in my lives in different contexts who are afraid to kind of branch out. And I can see how much their unwillingness to step out of their comfort zone limits and inhibits what the trajectory of their life. It just does. So this isn't a thing that really needs to be explained very long. So I'll just randomly say some things. If you've been thinking about taking a class, but you're afraid of it, do it. If you've been wanting to go, maybe you always go to the same bar and you always meet the same people at the same bar. Or better yet, you go to the same bar and already just hang out with the people you already know. Go to a different bar, go to a different bar. Shoot, sometimes, life and the universe and the world is so amazing. If you take the same walk or jog and you do the same route and you switch it up, you just have no idea, what could happen. You might literally see something you haven't seen before, but you might also just so happen to be at the right place at the right time to meet the right person. But yeah, so this week, let's think about stepping out of our comfort zones. Let's think about times when we start to say no or and start saying yes. Okay? Happy Hump Day, and I will tune into y'all soon.